Hey, what's up, guys? That's it. Finally, we got the Borderlands 3. I played a little bit of Borderlands 3 late last night because, as you all know, I was dealing with all this nonsense and all this crap with the AMD and the power wattage. And, people ask me, how come I never apologized to the AMD? Like, how come there was no apology to the AMD? Well, first of all, AMD, it's not sponsoring me. AMD, it's not paying for the graphics card, and therefore I don't owe AMD any apology. They owe me an apology for wasting my entire day yesterday trying to figure out what's going on. And I went to their non-existent customer service help at 3 o'clock Friday, which is still a business day. I sent them a message twice. I still have a ticket. They never replied to me. So AMD, you're not getting any apology. Can I get my Friday back yesterday, AMD? Can you bring it back to me? Can I get a free extra graphics card? Can I? Then we'll talk about being even and the apology. So, kiss my ass, still AMD. Not getting a fucking apology. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? Isaiah Thompson, what's happening? Apology, it's only due when I do something wrong and it's on me and I didn't see it. This is different. This is different. Exactly. And if some of you are butthurt that I have pissed on your red team, you know what to do. Unsubscribe. Very simple. Or I can do it for you. I can block you. So you can make a choice. Do you want to unsubscribe and make it easier? Or do you want me to block you? Doesn't matter to me. Either way is good for me. What's happening, Pudka player? What's happening, Sportsman Dan? How you doing? Yeah, so finally, man, here we go. This thing is running smooth now. And I had to spend... it's not even 24 hours. I got up very early for this game. I got up at 7 o'clock, so it is 28 hours. Total of 28 hours because I went to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. I went to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it was around close to 28 hours. 28 hours of my life. I had to, like NASA Center, I have to dedicate myself to study this, to figure out what's going on. Yet I got no help from AMD. Zero. Big fat zero. Same I can say for the Microsoft. They never get back to me. Even though I was the YouTuber that pushed the goddamn sales of their Xbox One S consoles. And I still never get any goodies from Microsoft. So yeah. I'm not owing anybody any goddamn apologies. People owe me a fucking apology for all the shit that I do. How about some appreciation for me, motherfuckers? Exactly. It's a two-way street, not a one-way goddamn street. You want to earn appreciation, gotta fucking show it. If you want to earn it. That's how it works. Alright, so let's go play some Borderlands 3. I already did this. I already played through it a little bit. It's kind of like the first two Borderlands, but it's just a little bit more smoother. Oh, it's running smooth, man. No issues. Everything's good. I'm going to use my mouse and keyboard, as a matter of fact. No, it's running smooth. No issues, man. Everything's good. The trick was that I had to adjust my wattage. I had to adjust my wattage, and that's what I did here. I adjusted my wattage here, and no one told me about this. AMD never said anything about this to me. They never contacted me. They never even told me that there was an update, an optional update of 19.92. They even had a piss poor communication, even on their website, even on their Twitter page, a piss poor communication to let me know on what the heck is going on. Okay, I have to figure it out myself. Everything. It's not bad enough. I have to pay for your freaking graphics card, but at the same time, I have to figure shit out for myself. So I left my temperature power at the 23, so I can keep it at 70 to 68 Celsius temperature. So I left it at 23, minus 23, and it runs pretty good, man. With the minus 23, I can rock this game all day long. No issues, no problems. No, Tunis, I haven't heard about that. As a matter of fact, I never even tried the console version. I've been so stuck with this PC version, so I haven't heard about that. But that sucks. Yeah, man. You know, listen. That frustration, AMD, they owe me. They owe me. I lost the entire freaking day. I could have done other things, but I lost the entire day because of their piss poor communication. They never get in touch with you, man. Like, I send them 2 tickets. You know, you write a questionnaire. There's a question. I sent 2 questions for a help. Even, let me see if they got, let me check my email. Hold on. I'm going to do it here. I'm doing it over here because I don't want you guys to see my other stuff that I have. That shit is private. Let me check over here. No. 2 of my tickets, they're still there. Since yesterday, 3 o'clock and 19 minutes. That was the second one. And then 3 o'clock and 6 minutes, that was the first one. No. They still haven't replied to me. When are they going to reply to me? Next Wednesday? Whatever. Yeah. AMD. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's turn this down. But just remember, a couple of things you guys need to remember. This is what I have come up with, and this is what I have figured out. If you want to, if you are interested in buying Radeon 5700 graphics card without any aftermarket, if you're buying an aftermarket from Sapphire that has liquid cooling or that has a specific kind of fan blowers, okay, if you're buying those aftermarket graphics card, then you're fine. But if you're buying a stock card, this is a stock card from AMD, and you have to remember this card overheats very, very quickly. It goes up to 93 Celsius. That's not good. So you have to go to a Waterman. This overlay that you see, you press ALT and R key together, and then this Waterman opens up, and you got to make sure that your power limit goes way down below. Okay, because if you don't, your graphics card will go to like 93 Celsius, which is ridiculous. That's like a barbecue, man. You're having a little, like a four-man barbecue grill, like you got a grill. So you got to make sure that you move the power limit to at least 19 or 23 minus. And that's what I did here. This is the only way, guys. This is the only way. If you have a stock card, that's 7500. I mean 5700, not 7500. 5700 XT. A stock 5700 XT from AMD. All right, so let's play. Let's do this, man. Let's do it. GTX 1070 is still good, man. Let me tell you, I'm still surprised what my laptop from 2017 can do. My Alienware 1070 GPU. That's a laptop GPU. I'm still surprised what it can do, man. Okay, and so I think you're good, man. You're good with 1070. Yeah, the grill, man. Should call it the AMD grill. The AMD grill. Get yours today. Shipping and handling. It's also not included, so you have to pay extra. If you want the overnight shipping, you got to pay extra. But get yours today. AMD grill. starting right now. Limited time supplies. Go get yours. Whew. Your 5,700 came in today. Well, there you go, legends. No, I'm okay with this, man. I'm fine with this. It runs good like this, so I'm not going to mess around with it. Because I already had... Dude, you don't understand, Putka. I lost my Friday yesterday, and I sure as hell not going to touch the tweaks that I have tweaked here. I'm going to leave those tweaks the way they are. Because I ain't freaking going through that bullshit again. That's for sure, man. I'm okay with these settings that I have. I'm okay with it. I'm keeping my card at the 68 to 67 Celsius, and that's fine by me. And it runs at 60 FPS, but you guys cannot see it because I'm using a 4K 30. I also have the image sharpening here. Image sharpening, it's right here. And it definitely helps, man. It definitely helps with the detail. All right, let's go do this, man. Let's get it done. I'm ready. Let's do it. Thanks, bro, for understanding. Appreciate it. I mean, I did not enjoy it. Maybe you guys enjoyed it. You know, maybe it was funny to you guys. But I didn't enjoy it, man. I was really fucking frustrated, man. All right? It's not fun. I mean, ask yourself, is it fun for you when you're frustrated? No, it's not. God knows what you're going to do if you can't control yourself. So I don't like frustration, dude. And I don't like paying for something that I have to be frustrated. Especially when you have a company that fails to help you out and they want you to buy their product. But yet their customer service, it's freaking non-existent. All right, let's do it. So how's the quality? Is the quality good? Everything's good here? You can see everything clearly? Good. Let me see. How many frames am I getting? Can you guys see it? 60. All right. 60 frames per second, but you guys can't see that. All right, I'm ready to go. Let's go. I don't care. Let's go.
More CLV. Let's see what you got, recruit.
Oh, come on. There might be a delay. You guys might have a delay because I'm streaming this in 4K. So for you, there might be a delay. Can you see the frame rate? Can you guys see it? It's right above here. I think it's right over there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Maybe I should turn off. Maybe I should turn off the image sharpening, dude. Let me turn off the image sharpening. I think that could help. Fuck the image sharpening. Where the hell is it? Turn that sucker off. Yeah. Turn it off. That's better. The image sharpening, man, can sometimes, you know, make it more difficult. You guys want me to leave the image sharpening on? Alright, I'll leave it on. I'll leave it on. Hold on. I'll leave it on. Wait a minute. Yeah, well, that's acceptable. That's acceptable. 44 to 45, yeah. But remember, this game just came out. I'm sure they're gonna have some patches on there to patch it up. Where is it? It's right over here, right? Here we go. Yes, we'll turn this on. There we go. $55 now. All right, well, that's good. What about now? Wait a minute. Can you can see it? How can you see it? I barely can see it. I'm glad that you can see it, guys, because for some reason, man, I cannot see it. Like, what the hell? That's weird. Well, that's good. You guys can see it. Look, that's all that matters. As long as you can see it, man, that's all I care. All right, let's go.
All right, got a foothold. Maybe things are turning our way. Come on, killer, you're with me. Let me catch you up. A while back, we found a map. Like we call it Borderlands. Dream come true.
Yes.
We got attacked. The map was lost. This way. We're so focused on finding the map, I didn't notice they can't do our position.
Well, that's not bad. 51, 52. Look at this image sharpening, dude. This image sharpening definitely helps. Look at the detail. It just helps it much better. What's it now? 51, 52? All right. I love this. You know what? I don't want to turn it off, dude. I know that I'm losing. If I turn off the image sharpening, I could have 60 FPS in native 4K. But you know what, man? I'll leave it on. It just looks better when you have image sharpening. I'm okay with 50. Thank you, Putka, man. Appreciate it. I'm okay with 50 frames per second. This image sharpening, man, it's addictive. Let me tell you. Once you see image sharpening on a game, dude, you don't want to turn it off. You don't want to turn it off. It looks so delicious with native 4K and HDR. Thank you, Putka, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, bro. Where did she go? Where did you go? Wow. Oh, no! I fell. 60? Holy shit, I hit 60. That's pretty darn good, man. That's pretty good. Thank you for letting me know, because I don't know why I can't see it, man. It's just weird. I can't see it from here. What's the resolution on the X?
I'll open the gate.
Popeye's chicken, delicious like a Popeye's chicken. Do you know what's the resolution on the X? Did Digital Foundry do analysis on it? What's better? I think they're both good, and they both have their purpose. But I still prefer image sharpening, because image sharpening just brings you that clarity, man. It's like three-dimensional, brings you that clarity that you want. And it's just, I don't know, it just looks better, especially in a 4K TV. If you got like a OLED or QLED, real-time ray tracing definitely adds to games like, well, Modern Warfare is truly gonna be the one game, the single-player Modern Warfare. It's so different, guys. The Modern Warfare single-player, it's like different game compared to the multiplayer. Like, they're not even on the same level. The single player, it's so photorealistic, and the real-time ray tracing on the single player mode of Modern Warfare, it's definitely worth checking out. And I'm sure as hell gonna check out single player Modern Warfare with the real-time ray tracing. I got another beast of a PC coming out. I'm working on it, but I'm gonna use only RTX 2060 Super with 8 gigs, but everything else will be much more powerful. And I'm working on this build. It's gonna take a while, but it should be done by the next week or beginning of the 26th of September. They are, man. It's like two different things. They are different things, and they look different, man. Here we go. I tried to put it in the full screen, but it won't do it. I don't know why. For some reason, it does want to run in the full screen. I don't know what's going on. It could be my capture card. I don't know. Most likely, it's my capture card. But I tried to hit Alt and enter. I tried to go into the menu, the options. I tried to put the full screen on and it just wouldn't do it. I don't know why. Believe me, I tried. For some reason, it just won't do it. It does want to go in. Cyberpunk, you know, I'm so filtered with Cyberpunk. I'm not watching any Cyberpunk videos, no Cyberpunk news. Same thing with the Death Stranding, no filters. I mean, nothing. I mean, there are filters, but no recommendations of Cyberpunk, no recommendations of Death Stranding. I don't want to know nothing about Cyberpunk, and I don't want to know nothing about Death Stranding. So I want to have like a full clean experience. I want to be like totally immersed when it comes out.
I'm gonna set up camp and gather some intel on the Calypso. Find the Sun Smasher war chief and do whatever.
Yes, for the VR gaming, that's something I want to check out. That's something I'm thinking about doing, checking out the VR in image sharpening. But I think the VR game has to support it. So developers of the game have to support that through Oculus in order for it to work.
First time the Raiders have had to start from scratch. No sanctuary. Probably gets that ship working soon.
So what do I think about the 1660 Ti? I don't know, man. I never really got into it. I think it should be as good as 2070. From what I understand, should be as good as 2070. Alright, so what are we doing here? Well, there's some keys over here. Hold on. I just want to have a clean experience, man. Typical. I just want to make sure when the game comes out that I have like a very nice, clean experience without any potential spoilers. I know there's a new gameplay footage for Death Stranding, but I really don't want to know anything about Death Stranding. I want to go in there fully immersed without any clue. I don't know why people do that to themselves. Like, why do you want to know so much about the game? I don't want to know nothing. I wish that I didn't see even the first trailer. Okay, where's the key? The key? I need a bloody key. Find Son Smasher Chief. Alright, let's go find him. Oh, you're welcome, dude. A lot of people are recommending 2060 Super 8 gigabyte. They're saying it gets the job done. So, but I'll find out. Alright, let's use it. I mean, if you love the Borderlands, if you're a fan of the Borderlands, previously in the past, I think you're gonna love this game. Let me see, what kind of frames am I getting right now? You know what, man? Using a mouse and keyboard, I want to say something. It's so much better, dude. Using a mouse and keyboard is so much better than controller, dude. It's so much better. Oh, Intel and Nvidia, you good, bro. With Intel iCore i7, 8th generation or 9th generation i7 processor with Nvidia GPU, brother. You are good. What is this? Oh, shit. What kind of frames I'm getting right now? Probably some shitty frames. Oh, come on. Here we go. Finally, it's in the full screen. Jesus Christ. That's better. Yes! I did it! I did it! Got him. Woohoo! Hell yeah. Dude, Reynold, I love Gears. Been playing Gears. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but I'm at the level in a desert. And man, there's so much that I didn't know about the Gears. Like, we learned so much about the Locusts. We learned so much about Katie. There's so much we learned, dude. This is like finally a chapter in Gears where we have much better understanding of the Gears and Locust and the Emergence Day and the history behind it and all that. I mean, it's just so... It is so... I can't talk about it. Like, if I talk about it, I'm going to spoil it. So I can't talk about the Gears. That's why I stopped live streaming it, because you guys need to play it. Thank you. Thank you, ATI. Why switch from tea to coffee? Well, I never switch. I drink my tea in the afternoon and my coffee in the morning. Where the hell is it? Wait, let me see this. What is this? All right, we gotta look for some more shit. Beer at night? Well, yeah, if it's like celebration or something. But throughout the day, I just drink a lot of water, man. You know. Fresh mountain water. Okay, so that's where we gotta go. You know what? I don't like using a fast travel because if you fast travel, you don't earn the points. You know, the whole idea of this game is to take your time, loot, kill the enemy, and get the points and upgrade. There's some more dogs. Oh, he's already dead. Come here, puppy. Come here, puppy. John Wick style. Come on. Come on, puppy. Don't run away. Oh, man. I'm surgical with this bitch. Reynold, I cannot support NBA 2K20, man. I understand it has beautiful graphics, beautiful animation. It's a great gameplay, but I cannot support paying for something that has a gambling casino built into it. So I cannot support that. If you pay for a video game, you should be able to unlock everything while you're playing it. You shouldn't have to gamble to get something for your dream team. So I cannot support their gambling casino practices. They have to get rid of that, man. Just like I can't support a game that has a bunch of microtransactions, you know. And the only reason I'm getting back into Need for Speed Heat, is because they promised that they won't put any microtransactions into Need for Speed Heat. Guys, we have to speak up about this. If you purchase that NBA 2K20, then you're part of the problem. You're not solution. Meaning you're sending them a message, you're letting them know that it's okay. That it's okay to put all this stuff in there to charge you more money. So we have to, you know, guys, the economy, it's not too shabby either. Well, the economy sucks, right? So every penny, every cent, you need it. And for you to spend $63 and then pay on top of that to gamble, NBA 2K, I'm surprised people didn't sign petition. That's illegal. What they're doing in NBA 2K, it's totally illegal. You cannot have illegal gambling inside a game. Come on, you know. And this has nothing to do with graphics. Sure, the graphics looks great, but I will not support it. The gameplay looks great, but I will not support it because you're ripping people off. You're charging them $80 for a deluxe edition, $100 for a deluxe edition, and then on top of $100, you're charging them even more while they're gambling with their own money. Come on. On top of the microtransactions, let's not forget that. On top of the microtransactions. And this game, like 2K, it's also, well, this is 2K game. You know, this is 2K game. This is the publisher that loves doing that stuff. You know. But luckily here, I don't see any microtransactions so far. I mean, it's seriously, guys. We have to speak up, man. And it's not just NBA 2K. It's FIFA 20, even Pro Evolution Soccer, and Konami and what they're doing with microtransactions. Even, especially Electronic Arts. We have to speak up. Call of Duty, Black Ops, especially Call of Duty, and also Ubisoft is not alone in this either, guys. You know, we have to send a message. We have to let these developers know and these publishers know that it's not okay. If you're gonna put a bunch of microtransactions, if you're gonna put a bunch of cards where you have to gamble, then your game should be free. Like cell phone does. Buy those games. They're like light. Call it an NBA 2K light. Call it a FIFA 20 light. It's free. And then you pay as you go. You shouldn't have to pay $60 then. What are you paying $63 for? Think about that logic, man. You know, think about that. What do I think about the Khabib Nurmagomedov? He's good at wrestling and he's good at grappling. When he puts you on the ground, he doesn't let go. He really has that tight grip, and that's his specialty. If you want to defeat Khabib, don't let him put you on the ground. Keep your stamina. Watch your stamina, because he's looking to squeeze as much stamina from you as possible, and he knows when your stamina is out and you can't catch a breath, that's when he holds you into the lock position and you're done. So he's good. He's good, but I think Tony Ferguson can beat him. I think Khabib is going to meet his match with Tony Ferguson. So I think Khabib will lose against Tony Ferguson. Mark my words. That's one person he won't be able to defeat. Trust me. Tony Ferguson is not even a human being. He's like totally a different species of humans. Okay? And what Tony Ferguson can do, I think Khabib will learn that when they fight. That's what I like about this game. No cash grab. There's no no one's telling you go purchase this, purchase that. It's all good. Sun Smashers. What is that? Well, so far, no yet. But we'll see what's going to happen in the future. He wants to fight GSP. GSP is not going to do it. GSP is retired. He's done. He's not going to do it. If Khabib wants to prove that he is who he is, a badass, that he's now getting cocky and claiming all this shit, if you want to bring that Russian pride, fight Tony Ferguson. And we'll see where your Russian pride goes, son. Because I'm telling you, Khabib, fucking guaranteed, he will lose against Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson will elbow the hell out of his face. Tony Ferguson deserves to fight Khabib, and Tony Ferguson is going to be that guy that's going to defeat Khabib. Mark my words. You can mark my words right now. Save this video. I don't care. Put it somewhere. Write it on the calendar. Khabib is going to lose if he fights Tony Ferguson. And even Khabib himself knows that Tony Ferguson is going to demolish him. End of story. That's my take on it. And we'll see what happens. Anything is possible, but mark my words, Tony Ferguson is going to defeat him, and Tony Ferguson is going to put a show. And that's something that Khabib's never going to forget, what Tony Ferguson's going to do to him. Forget McGregor and all these other fighters. Nothing. No. Tony Ferguson is where you're going to be tested, Khabib. That's where you're going to be truly tested. Forget these clowns, these other clowns. They're prima donnas. Tony Ferguson is your true match. That's whom you're going to piss your pants and shit your pants. Mark my words. Tony Ferguson is going to defeat you embarrassingly. Period. Oh shit! Oh! Oh shit! I didn't see that bridge, dude. I mean, it's no secret. Look, guys, I am a fan of Tony Ferguson. I'm kind of fanboyistic, but I like Tony Ferguson. And because he's a great fighter, he has proven himself on what he can do. He has the stamina, he has the courage, and he's a warrior. So, yeah, I love Tony Ferguson, so sue me. Whatever, I don't care. Thank you. Tony Ferguson all the way, dude. It's going good trying to escape. How you doing, bro? What's happening? Oh, he is. Listen, man, Conor McGregor, even people in Ireland, they're having doubts about him. Even people in Ireland, they're like, what are you doing, man? Like, you're making us look bad. You don't even represent us anymore because this is not who we are. I think McGregor has become all about McGregor. He's just about himself. His ego has swallowed him. Okay? You always got to keep your ego in check, man. If you don't keep your ego in check, your ego will swallow you whole. And I think that's what's going on with McGregor. It's like, relax, dude. You're already a champ. You don't need to do all this other crap that you're doing. Plus, he's got a proper 12 whiskey business that's doing great. So, like, what are you doing, man? Like, what's going on with you? Like, I don't know. Tony Ferguson all the way, dude. He's gonna elbow the shit out of him, dude. He's gonna elbow the shit out of him. Eddie, he trained with Eddie Bravo at the 10th Planet Fitness in California. And he trained with Tony Ferguson endlessly. From jiu-jitsu, from the wrestling, kickboxing, his conditioning, his stamina. It's as good as Cain Velasquez's stamina. Okay? So Khabib needs to remember, when you step into that octagon to fight Tony Ferguson, he's got 110+% of stamina. So you better be ready. You better be ready for Tony Ferguson. Or otherwise, it's all going to be elbows. He's going to destroy your face with the elbows. No one's going to recognize you the way he's going to go with you with the elbows. And Tony Ferguson is not going to show any mercy. Tony Ferguson will not show any mercy. Mark my words. What's up? Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. What's up, RG? Kamran RG. I mean, it's a shame for McGregor. He really could have been like GSP for Canada. GSP made Canadians proud. George St. Pierre made Canadians very proud. And he's a very amazing athlete and a fighter. And McGregor could have been that for Ireland, for Irish. But he didn't. He chose to go this other route, which is just for himself. He could have been so much more, dude. he could have been like Rocky of Ireland. He could have been so much more. But he chose to go that egoistic route, which is the worst way possible to go. Oh, listen, Dana White, you know what, man? Come on. Seriously, Dana White. You know Tony Ferguson needs to fight Khabib next on that card. For Thanksgiving or Christmas or I don't know when, January, February, you need to put Khabib with Tony Ferguson. And you know it. And if Khabib loses and Tony Ferguson wins, then Tony Ferguson can fight whoever he wants. If McGregor wants to fight Tony Ferguson, bring it. Let's do it. Which I doubt McGregor will do that. Because McGregor knows that if he fights Tony Ferguson, it's over. It's over. Means elbow. Elbows in. And you hit that pavement. Well, not the pavement, but you hit the octagon. So Dana White needs to put Tony Ferguson and Khabib next. If he doesn't do that, then Tony Ferguson has every right to say, UFC, goodbye. I'm out of here, UFC, goodbye. Because it's not fair to Tony that he has to wait this goddamn long to have a fight with Khabib. So we'll see what Dana White does. We'll see what happens. Hopefully Khabib won't make any excuses and say, oh, I'm not quite ready or this or that. No. No pussification, Khabib. You want to claim that you wrestled the Bears and you're the baddest son of a bitch? Okay. Then you don't need any conditioning. You don't need to be ready. You're already ready. So let's see what you can do against Tony Ferguson. Bring it. That's what I'm saying. He cleaned the division. He cleaned the division that was, quite honestly, a joke. You know, in my opinion. And McGregor didn't fight for 2 years. He didn't fight for 2 years, and then he comes in drunk, and he's fighting Khabib. Come on. He wasn't even on the same level. Tyson, that will never happen. Tyson versus Don King. Don King will probably run to the forest. Don King will run, dude. He will just, that would be like very quick for Tyson. Probably one punch, Don King goes into coma for about 7 days. And Don King wakes up after 7 days and he's like, why do I have this funny hair? Why so many people taking photos of me? Who am I? What's going on? I think Don King would forget who he is with just one punch from Mike Tyson. And that one punch, and Don King will wake up in the hospital after 7 days, coming off the coma. He will say, who am I? Why all these people with cameras? What's going on? Why am I such an important guy? That will never happen, dude. That will never happen. But I'm pretty sure, look, Mike Tyson, he's done with that life. He's done with all that. And I'm good for him. I'm glad that he's done. He's got nothing to prove. The guy has proven himself. The youngest heavyweight champion, undefeated. Okay? So, he's got nothing left to prove. I'm glad that, Tyson's doing the podcast. I love his podcast, dude. I listen to his podcast all the time. Hot Boxing. It's pretty cool. I know. That'd be great, man. Hold on a second. I don't know why I have to review the message. My bad. Sorry about that, guys, but sometimes, if you write a certain words, like they get filtered out. So, like, just try to write like if freaking that or freaking that, because if you put in like something that says, F this, F that, then it automatically the message goes in for the review. So that's why if you're gonna write it, just type in you know, F whatever, mother, father, fricker, or whatever, just something like that. Because the foul language I have filtered out long time ago on my channel. I think I filtered like 300 words. 300 words I have filtered out, bro. All right, which way do we go? This way. Got it. Come on, come here. Gotcha. Oh, look at these bastards, man. Come on. I'm surgical with this bitch. I'm surgical. Ooh, level 3. Level 3, baby. That's right. Come on. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. I gotta see if I got any upgrades. Hold on. I got a bunch of skill points. I'm surgical. Very surgical. Come here. Oh my God, how many of you are out there? Jesus. Come here. Come here, you bastard. Oh shit. I need more ammo. Apam, ammo. Ammo. Ammo, Apam. They're like a bunch of pigs, look. Oh my God, what the hell? Shit. Hold on. What did I do? Hold on. What? Whoa! Hell yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Ammo! Ammo, Apam! Got it. What is this? Oh yeah. Nice. Here, let me equip this. Hold on. I don't know, for some reason I'm not seeing your chat room, guys. I don't know what's going on. Sorry about that. I'll fix it. Let's see. What do we have here? Hell yeah. I want to purchase it. Sorry about that, guys. I'll check the chat room again. Not sure what's happening. We got a problem, Houston. We got a problem, Houston. There's a problem, Houston. All right, we go. I got it. We had a little problem, Houston, but now it's all good. It's all good. That's a good question, Steven. Thank you, Steele. Appreciate it. That's a good question, Killer Tone. Not Killer Tone, Steven Johnson. From what I understand, supposedly the EA is looking to work on it, but it's not happening anytime soon. So I don't think we'll see it. I think they were thinking about doing it, but then something happened where they just scrapped it and they stopped even considering of doing it. So I think something happened between developers and the EA. They probably wanted to put microtransactions or something, or who knows what the deal might has gone down to. But something went wrong, and I don't think we'll see Fight Night anytime soon, for a long time. For the new RX 57, what brand you will recommend? Well, Sapphire. I would go with the Sapphire. If you go with the Sapphire, with those three blower fans, I think you'd be good to go. Sapphire. I go with the Sapphire. You know, that's your best bet for overclocking and for overall much cooler temperature. Sapphire. Go with the Sapphire. Liquid cooling, guys. Liquid cooling, it's hit or miss. With liquid cooling, you might have plenty of headaches. Trying to refill it, it takes too much power. Forget about the liquid cooling, thermal cooling. Forget about that. Just go with a Sapphire, 3 blower fans, and those heat sinks, the big giant heat sinks, and the pipes, those big giant pipes that has all that cool air going around it to keep the card cool. Go with the Sapphire. I'd say go with the Sapphire. Sapphire aftermarket brand. That's what I would say. Sapphire, when it comes to AMD, they are the best. So if you... Sapphire is to AMD what EVGA is to NVIDIA. Seriously. What EVGA is to NVIDIA, the Sapphire is to AMD. So if you want to get aftermarket 5700 XT, go with the Sapphire. If you want aftermarket NVIDIA card, well, there's so many, but EVGA, you can't go wrong with the EVGA, dude. They have the best cooling that I know of. No, General, they're still great. I love them, dude. I love those 7950s. They're like so beautiful, man. So sexy, so nice. The design and everything about them was so great. I'm bringing it. You know, the thing about the Borderlands, you always have to make sure. Oh, I like this. This is good. You always have to make sure that you have everything collected and upgraded. Okay, let's take care of the business. You know, Borderlands always reminds me of Mad Max. No! Come on, come on. They're still here. They're hiding. Hold on. Got her. Oh no! I keep falling down. I like it, man. I love the scope with a revolver. It's very accurate. Let's throw a grenade, shall we? Let's throw a grenade. Nice. Oh shit. Nice! That's what I'm talking about. What is a human spine? Should I give it a try? No. I'll go with a shotty. With a shotty for now. Come here. Don't run.
Stay down, scrub.
Let's do this, damn it. John Wick style. Oh my god. Hold on. Fuck! Ah, damn it! Go, go, run, run! Run! Damn it! Tough level, dude. I like how there's a imprinted shadow of yourself when you die. Let me throw some more. Let me throw some more grenades while I do that. Hold on. Pick it up. I think I got almost kind of all of them. Not. I think there's a few of them left. Let's throw a grenade, shall we? Here we go. That's right. Who's your daddy now? Who's your daddy now? Son of a... Jesus. Relentless. These motherfuckers are relentless. How many of you there are? Jesus. Oh, fuck. Run! I think I'm almost done with these guys. I'm almost there. I'm almost done. Let's go. Let's finish this. Oh my god, these motherfuckers. How many of them there are out there? Jesus. Jeez.
Here we go.
Jesus.
Scrub.
Am I? The keyboard noise? I know. Thank you, Garvin. How you doing, man? All is good, bro. Thank you. How you doing? Just getting through Borderlands 3, man. Trying to get this. Second win. Yes! Finally. Let's get this over with. Let's go. These relentless SOBs, man. Look at this.
Let's get it over with.
Come on. There we go. That's it. Done. No, you won't, Psycho. No, you won't. I think that's all of them, right? Yeah. Thank you, Garvin, man. All it's good. How is your Saturday? Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. There we go. Oh! Oh my God! Where are they coming from? Look at this guy. Jesus.
That's it.
Let's go. Oh my God. Get up, get up, get up. Well, that was good. At least I cleaned up that second floor. I think, yeah, EA lay out a bunch of people. That's true, too. They lost a bunch of workers. And I think that could be one of the problems why we're seeing lack of Fight Night and a bunch of other games, because they lay out a bunch of people. And they have to lay out a bunch of people because they lost a bunch of money, remember. And that's the sad part about the EA. You know, if they were listening to the gamers, if they were not so selfish with microtransactions and all this other stuff, I think they would have been sitting in a much better spot. But they're not because, well, microtransactions, you know. Hold on. I think I cleared out everything here. The only thing that's left is just the second floor. So how's the quality? You know, you guys like the quality here? Is it good? In 4K? Oh, wait, there's something here, dude. Hold on. The image sharpening, I got to tell you guys, I think it's what's going to show up on your television. The image sharpening really helps out bring this game to look more clean and vibrant, in my opinion. That's it. Oh yeah. Got everything we need. There's one more over here. One more bastard. Let's finish him. Finish him! Hold on. Did I get everything here? Yeah, I did. It's over. Will you surrender? Let me look at my skill points. See what I've got. We'll definitely take that. What is this? Shield of Retribution. I'll go with that. Okay, I'll do it. I only had 1 point. Yeah, another Batman game would be great, dude. I want to see Rocksteady make another game. Hopefully they'll do it. I'm only hoping they will do it. Wait a minute. Can I go through here? Nope. You know what? I'm kind of looking forward to the Avengers. You know, I haven't spoke about it too much, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. I think the Avengers has the potential to be a pretty good game, but again, I gotta play it to truly get a feel of it. And hopefully there's going to be an open beta or something where we can try it out. But I think it's going to be good. Though they are? How do I sign up with the event? Better loads? I don't know. So we're all done here, man. I think we are. We're all done. We're all done here. Get some cash. How do we open this sucker? How? There's got to be a way here. Hold on. Maybe it's on the top floor. Wait. Hold on a second. Here we go. That's true. Tony Stark is where it's at. Who is this? This guy looks like Tom Hanks from Castaway. Okay, chill. I'm coming. Just hang in there a little longer, will you? Just hang in there for a little bit longer. Get up.
Feet work good. Nice to meet you. Hey, thanks. If you hadn't come along, I might be dead. So, what are you doing here?
Mission for the Crimson Raiders. Kind of top secret. Direct orders from the North. Might have.
Thanks, trying to escape. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Because I'm really interested in checking it out. Because I want to see what the game feels like when you're playing it. How do you switch between the characters? Or can you switch between the characters on instant and stuff like that. So definitely looking forward to it.
Take it to the Calypso twins. Not cool.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Out of here before the COV come back. So, where are Lilith and the Raiders hanging these days?
Former COV propaganda center. Emphasis on reform.
Now we're talking. Come on, let's get out of here.
No, he does look like Wilson. No, he does. Like Tom Hanks in the Castaway, Wilson. Wilson! Yeah, he does look like Wilson. He does. Wilson! Now, before I talk to him again, I want to check something here. What do we got here? Nothing.
So, you took over that COV propaganda center all by your little self?
You know it, Tidy Whitey.
Impressed?
You better be impressed.
Oh man, the children of the vault totally trashed my camp. Like, that is not where that bloody
Look at his cape, dude. That's hilarious. Look at his cape.
ruining the vibe.
Oh my god.
I know a shortcut. This way.
Alright, which way? That way? Alright, let's go. Wilson, you forgot your ball? Where's your ball? Oh, you left your ball. Okay.
Coast is clear. Nice. Let's go meet the fire.
Where the hell did he go? Wilson!
Every bandit on Pandora worships them like gods. But bandits don't need gods. They worship a hot fire and a charred piece of meat.
What the hell is this? A shithole?
I'm sure Lilith would be glad to see me.
Tom Hardy in Peaky Blinders. That's hilarious. That was a good TV show, by the way. Taboo was another good show he did. But did they cancel it? Is it Taboo still on, or? What do we have here?
Oh, sweet digs. Waterfront, well ventilated. You know, throw some bloody skulls up on the walls. You got yourself a nice, cozy place here, friend.
Aw, what the hell are you
Speak to Lilith. Where is she? All right, Lilith. I love his cape. By the way, speaking of superheroes, did you guys watch the TV show on Amazon called The Boys? You guys have to watch that, man. It's hilarious. In the beginning, I was like kind of like skeptical about the TV show, but once you get into it, first 2-3 episodes, especially after the third episode, I think you're gonna appreciate the that TV show. Oh, that's cool. I'm looking forward to season 2. He's doing a lot of stuff, dude. He's making a lot of movies. Him and the other guy, what's his name? They're like really busy. The guy, the Thor. I keep forgetting his name. The guy who plays the Thor. He was like in Man in Black or and a bunch of other movies. He's like in every movie now. What's up, 4120, man? How you doing? It's going good. Yesterday I wasted the entire day just trying to get this game to work, man. And all I had to do was adjust my power through AMD wattage display. But how was I supposed to know that? That's the thing. Like, I didn't know, and the AMD never contacted me back. They never contacted me back. They never said, "Hey, this is what you need to do. This is the issue." They didn't even tell me about the new update. Like, there's a 19.92. I had to find out from you guys that there was a new update. So AMD has a really piss poor communication when it comes to like letting you know what's going on, you know, and what you need to do. And if you try to go for them to help you out and reply to you, dude, I'm still waiting for their reply. They never replied to me. I still have that ticket. They never replied. Yeah, Chris Hemsworth. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time to load up on this game. But that's probably because I'm using the image sharpening. You know, the image sharpening and native 4K will do that to your system. With NVIDIA, I never had any problems, dude. With NVIDIA, once you get the drivers, you update them, you're good to go. Even if you don't update the drivers, the game still works. Everything works. And then whatever you choose to update the drivers, you update them, and you're good to go. Dude, I can't remember last time I was with the AMD. It's been a long time till now, me going back to the AMD. And sure, NVIDIA has its share of problems here and there, just like every other, you know, graphics card company. But overall, NVIDIA brings more stable performance. The problem with the NVIDIA is the pricing. That's my only problem with the NVIDIA, is they overprice the crap out of everything. If AMD didn't release this game, this GPU, Navi GPU, I guarantee you would not see 2060 Super, you would not see 2070 Super, 2080 Super. You would not see these super cards. They would not release them. The only reason these super cards are being released is because of AMD competition. Oh, you go way back, dude. You go way back. The last one I had was RX 580 or 570, something like that, which I still have. I still have my RX 570. As a matter of fact, it's XFX RX 570, I think. That's the one I have. Alright, this is taking too much long time here. It's loading too much. Here we go. The loading time is just brutal. Jesus, man. Jesus, look at the loading time. Finally. Now, does the image sharpening helps here a little bit? Yes, it definitely adds to the detail. But then you got to ask yourself, how important is that image sharpening to you versus the performance? To me, I think performance is the key. You know, because the quality on games like this or any first-person shooter games, the quality is not going to matter that much because you're mainly focused on performance. Only an adventure game, it's where the quality is going to matter. But on a first-person shooter game, it doesn't really matter that much. What matters is the performance. Yes, what's up, Fate Seed? How you doing? This is coming to Steam next September 2020. I mean April. I'm sorry, April 2020. I'm supposed to talk to this chick Lily, or Lilith. Where is it? I mean, it's kind of like the first two. It's pretty much the same. I don't think you're really getting that much difference here. It's pretty much like first two games. You just doing these missions and collecting and upgrading your character. It's really just collecting, the looting, and upgrading your character. I think that's where this game truly shines. But now playing a co-op with this game can be a lot of fun. If you play a co-op with the other people, this can be a lot of fun. Yes, ATI target. With the PC, there's so many problems. Your Windows latest updates are not working with this graphics card drivers, and developers of this game, their drivers are not working well with the Intel. You have to get AMD, and then you have to wait for the Intel to release the new updates through Windows. And this motherboard doesn't work really well with there's so many things you have to consider when it comes to PC. When it comes to compatibility with the consoles, it's all already tested. With the consoles, you know once you get the game that it's going to work just fine. And if there's some bugs and issues, developer can easily patch up that problem. So with the consoles, you have a convenience, and it's just more reliable. With the PC, it's more cost effective. I mean, it's more it's more expensive, basically. But the way I look at PC, it's not just for the gaming. You have to look at a PC as a personal computer, because I cannot do this through my console. I cannot bring you this native 4K live stream through my console. I cannot do that through my console. I can only do it through PC. You cannot do some high-end fancy video editing without the PC. You cannot make a great music video or a great music composition from a music software without a PC. So personal computer, PC, it's a personal computer first. Gaming, it's of course whole nother ball game. It's a whole nother issue. But what I'm trying to say, when it comes to gaming, with the consoles, you're better off. And honestly, with Scarlet and PlayStation 5 next year, hopefully next year, PlayStation 5, I don't, and it's like, do I really need, that's my question, do I really need to bother with anything other than what I already have with consoles? With PlayStation 5 and Scarlet, I'm pretty much all set. Oh my god.
Way to take out that shiv jerk. Thought he was so cool just because he had a big knife sword thing.
Look at this guy. Oh man, ATI 28 hours, bro. I spent 28 hours just trying to figure out what's going on. 28 hours analyzing this, analyzing that, trying this, trying that, and AMD still didn't get back to me to tell me about my problem. I had to figure that out myself. Like the entire thing I have to figure out myself. So I lost the entire day. Imagine losing the entire day just trying to get something to work. And you paid for it. You paid for it, and now you're wasting the entire day just trying to get it to work. And then some people tell me, like, oh, you owe the apology to the AMD. No, I don't owe the apology to AMD. AMD owes the apology to me because, first of all, they never got back to me. They never replied to me. They never sent me a message, hey, we'll get back to you in 48 hours or something. Nothing. I sent 2 tickets for them to reply. They never replied. So I have to spend the entire day trying to figure out what's going on. Is the card defective? Is some other issue? Is my power supply defective? What's going on? You go through so many analysis, and it takes the entire day for you to figure out what the cause, what the problem is. And that takes your entire day, you analyzing, trying to figure out what's going on. So AMD owes me an apology for not replying to me. They still haven't replied to me. You know what they're going to reply to me? Probably Monday night. Probably Monday evening they're going to reply to me after 3 days. I'm not going to care then. Like, I already fixed it. Too late, So, do I think the new consoles will be able to stream in 1440p 60? I mean, you can do that right now. You can stream in 1440p 120 hertz 60 fps. You can do that right now. So that's easy, dude. That's 1440p 60. It's easy peasy, man. That's not even. You can do that right now with the Xbox One X. Yeah. 1440p, it's not that big of a deal, guys. Running 60 FPS 1440p, it's a joke. But they use 1440p for 120 hertz. Okay, running 4K in 60, that's what we're looking for. 1440p, you can do easily. You can do more than 60. You'll be able to do more than 60 with Scarlet, and what the power that Scarlet has under the hood, you'll be able to do probably 1440p 1440p 120 frames per second. Mark my words, with the Scarlet, you'll be able to do 1440p 120 frames per second. I'm not kidding. I mean, I can demonstrate that for you guys today. I can do 1440p 120 frames per second with this game right now, but I don't want to, stop the live stream and then come back again, make a video. But I can, if you guys want me to, I can show you that demo. I can do that right now with this Navi GPU. I can hit 120 plus frames per second with 1440p at the high settings, like just like that. that. Well, that's up to Google. the streaming you're talking about, well, that's up to Google. So currently, right now, the only thing you can do it's a 4K 30. I haven't seen anybody live stream 4K 60. I do see 4K 60 videos. The 4K 60 videos are there, but live stream so far you can do only 1080p 60, 1440p. You can do 1440p 60. Do you want me guys to demonstrate that? I can demonstrate it right now if you guys want me to. The one thing that's missing it's 4K 60 live stream. I would love to see a 4K 60 live stream. People say that you can do it on YouTube, but I tried and my video feed was frozen constantly. Like it didn't run at all. So I don't know. I just know that I can only do 4K 30. That's the maximum I can do with a live stream. No, it's doing good. My Xbox One is running great. No issues. I have it connected to my QLED. I've been playing a lot on my QLED lately. I've been watching movies on the OLED, but I've been gaming a lot on the QLED because of that gaming low latency. You know, yes, there's a game mode on the OLED. Don't get me wrong, and you can, you know, play with a good, decent, reasonable latency on the OLED, but it's just better on the QLED in terms of performance. Now on the OLED, you definitely get a much better picture quality. There's no question about that. I don't know. That's a good question, ATI. We're gonna find out from Mark Cerny. You know, Mark Cerny probably by the end of this year, he might say something. And I think Sony has to say something by November or December, because waiting till like spring 2020, it's like, don't you wanna get the hype going, get the hype train going faster, quicker, you know? So I think they might say something in November. Remember, in November, Xbox One X will have the press conference in London on November. Sometime in November, I'm not sure which week of November, but beginning of November, they're going to have a press conference in November, and I'm going to cover that. And we might find out more about the Scarlet in November. They might talk about the Scarlet a little bit more. And I believe right around Thanksgiving or before Thanksgiving, that Sony might have their Sony experience, and we might see some more information about the PlayStation 5. Mark Cerny probably will be there on the stage talking about how they're working with Lisa Su and the AMD, and what they're doing as far as the GPU and the architecture of Navi and the Ryzen CPU, and how all of that is being implemented together, and how much the solid state drive is going to play a huge role with that. What about the cooling and what type of cooling they're going to put into that system? I don't know. We might hear something. We might hear something from Mark Cerny. I'm just guessing, guys. I have no idea what Sony is going to do, but I'm just guessing there's a possibility they might do that. Thank you, ATI, man. Actually, what you're looking at right now, this is being run on my Dell Inspiron. This is on my Dell Inspiron, so I'm doing good, Brendan. I'm doing good, man. Just you know, it's been a hectic day yesterday. I've been just busy, dude. I was like totally exhausted yesterday, dude. Just dealing with the PC and all that, trying to fix it. Well, of course, you know, if you have more friends on the Xbox, then you definitely need to be on the Xbox, you know. And you know, a gamer is somebody who is going to try everything. You know, if you know, a gamer is not gonna pick or choose, and a true gamer will try everything and will appreciate everything. You know.
Pretty cool, I guess. Good, though. Just, chilling.
Let me talk to Lilith. By the way, there's a photo mode. It's a pretty cool photo mode. I don't know if I showed it to you guys. There's a photo mode you can use. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. I've been messing around with it a little bit. And I think with the photo mode, you can explore just how beautiful the image sharpening really gets the job done here. And maybe I can, hold on. Maybe I can show it to you a little bit better. Now, if I turned off the image sharpening, like that ceiling that you see out there on the top, it's not going to look as defined, as redefined and sharp as it is with the image sharpening. One of the negatives of the image sharpening is that it puts a lot of stress onto your GPU and requires more memory bandwidth. Therefore, your frame rate is going to drop down a bit, you know. Well, this is what I was talking about on my previous video, Nightcrawler. Not my previous video, but my video 3 days ago or 4 days ago, where I was talking about the YouTubers who are just pretending to be gamers, and they're all about this, you know. And I didn't name any names, but you guys know who they are. You got those individuals, and those are the worst in my opinion. Those are the ones, they're just hurting the gaming industry. They're not really helping the gaming community. They're separating the gaming community. They're sending the wrong message, and they're exploiting the gamers just so they can put the money into the cash register. They're a bunch of cash registers. I said it many times before. They should put on a cash register in front of them instead of a microphone. They should put the cash register and just click ding ding ding. That's what they should do. Because these individuals, they don't care. They're gonna say anything. They're gonna put some bullshit headlines. They're gonna say the Xbox boss drops the big one, or the Sony boss just screwed over Sony, or something, you know, something that's bogus and stupid. And the fanboys and the teenagers and everybody else out there on the community, on the YouTube, they're gonna take the bait. They're gonna take the bait like hook, line, and sinker, and they're gonna pretty much buy into the BS that this individual it's exploiting, while this individual is laughing his ass off while he's looking how many clicks he's getting and having the both sides of the aisle fighting. So don't be nobody's puppets, man. That's my message to you guys. Don't worship nobody. Don't be nobody's puppets. Don't even worship me. Don't worship anybody. Don't worship anyone. Don't be a puppet. You got to be able to think for yourself, and you also have to remember that you got to be able to see, you know, who is a real gamer and who is not, and who is just using it for this. You know, and it's really not that difficult. I mean, if you can't see it, if you can't see that these individuals are just doing it for this, then you can't blame anyone but yourself, because you took the bait. You took the bait and you did it on your own. You brought him the clicks. You shared his video. You talked about him, and you clicked some more on his video. And he's more than happy that you're driving him a traffic so he can collect the paycheck. And I don't know why is this so difficult to understand. I don't know why is this like such a it's not a brain surgery rocket science to see this. Anybody with 2 brain cells can figure this out, can see what's going on. I'm not gonna confirm or I can't confirm who they are, their names. If you know who they are, you know who they are. But let's get back to the game. There's more than one. There's more. There's so many of them, guys. It's not just 2 or 3 or 4. There's tons of them out there doing the same thing, copying each other. There's so many of them. But I'm not gonna advertise their names or say who they are. They're not that difficult to find. Okay. Now look at this image sharpening, man. Let's get back to the game. Look at this image sharpening, man. It just looks beautiful. I'm just doing this kind of show you as to how it looks, in case you guys are wondering. I would love to see image sharpening on the gears. Hopefully Rod Ferguson from Coalition Team is going to utilize this and is going to use the image sharpening. Well, there you go. That's the image sharpening. That's my character. That's Lilith. There you go. That's Lilith for you. Lilith.
Children of the vault. I believe the bandits actually stopped fighting amongst themselves. Didn't find the map, so I brought a bandit instead.
Map? We're talking about that alien junk my clan is bringing into the Calypso twins as an offering. They're heading to the Holy Broadcast Center. It's where the Calypsos host murder circles to step up their followers.
Can't let the Calypsos get that map. Holy Broadcast Center is a long ride. Vault Hunter, you're gonna need some wheels. My friend Ellie runs the catcher ride. Go introduce yourself and she'll hook you up.
Ooh. Now we got a wheel. They're going to give us a set of wheels. All right.
So, you're out there saving the universe and stuff, huh? Yeah, pretty cool, I guess. I'm good, though. Just, chilling.
Let's go. Let me grab the keys. Oh, that's funny. But you know what? Even that name itself tells you exactly what you need to know. But at least you can give him a little credit. At least he's being honest that that's what he is. Like, and people still don't get it. Like, why do you think he called himself that? There's a reason he calls himself a poop. You know, if you're a poop gamer, that means you don't give a shit about games. It means just exploiting. Possibly, maybe, Brandon. I don't know. Possibly, if I get a time to do it, you know, because I'm really time consumed these days. I need a key. Key to the bimmer. I need to go visit this Ellie. She has the some sort of a weapon. Not a weapon. The vehicle. The vehicle. Oh my God. Oh no. Got him.
You knew I'd been looking for that map. Why didn't you bring it to me?
Okay, I see what happened here. Let me explain. I let the map slip into the hands of culty psychopaths, and now the whole galaxy's in danger.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But you know what? This game,
You know what this calls for?
you know, this game deserves to be played on a 60 FPS. I'm surprised that they couldn't do checkerboard 1440p to 60. I'm surprised that they didn't do that. I think if they've done checkerboard 1440 60 would have been much better for the Xbox. Because this is the type of a game where you really need performance. The performance is the key here. So I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do that.
I'll let you push ups.
You don't have to.
I apologize!
What do we got here? What the hell is this? Ammo dump? Let's shop. Oh, it's already full. Forget it. You know what, man? Alto Attic, once you start playing with mouse and keyboard, you really forget about, almost you forget about the controller, the Xbox controller, the PlayStation controller. There's such a good precision, you know, to have this precision with the mouse, you know, it's something that, and the keyboard, it's something that's just better in so many retrospect, because you're getting a much better precision when you are, you know, shooting, especially a first-person shooter game. It's designed to run the best with a mouse and keyboard because of that precision. The hell is this? Oh, just a commercial. All right, there it is. There's Ellie. Give us the wheels.
Now remind me.
Definitely, man. Mouse and keyboard for the console. It's something I would love to see big time. Oh, that's great. Drop my bottle of water. Well, hello there, Ellie. Let's do this.
I heard y'all were connected. Good to see old Lil found some new blood. I'm Ellen. Hey, what are you staring at? Damn, you're sturdy. It'd take an army to knock you down. Ain't you a heartbreaker? Lil said you was looking for him.
Yeah, man. I think we're probably gonna see that on the next generation consoles, because the next generation consoles are really gonna be. It's like a mini PC. Like you're really gonna have a not. It is a console, but it's gonna have all the components, all the high-end components that the PC has. So I really can't wait, man. It's gonna be great. And I think next year, beginning of late 2020, early 2021 is when we're gonna truly get that much needed true next gen. Because right now we're not getting the true next gen. Right now we're getting kind of halfway there, kind of a gen. But I think 2021. First 3 quarters of 2021 is where we truly going to appreciate what the next gen really is. I don't know. I never tried it. I don't think so. I don't think you can use a mouse and keyboard with a console, because I would have probably seen the video about it. Someone would have mentioned it. I don't think so. I think you have to use a controller. I think it's only one game. There's like only one game that supports that mouse and keyboard, and I think it's I forgot the name of it, but I know there's a one game on the Xbox that supports mouse and keyboard, and it's a strategy game. It's a strategy game. It's not like a first-person shooter game. It's some kind of a strategy game. Dota, DOT, or Dota 2 or something. I don't know.
Damn cultist stole all mine. Find still you want back? Then I'll set you up with a
Well, where's your car, then? Where's your car? Where's your car, then? Where'd you leave your car at?
Ever since that Hector sumbitch took down Sanctuary, we've been up to our tits in bandits. The Crimson Raiders sure as hell took a beating over the last few years. But with Lilith at the helm, I know we'll keep standing strong. We've spent the last, I don't know...
Gears 5 supports it? I'm gonna have to try that out, dude. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'll definitely check it out, dude. I think I'm gonna check it out for sure. Oh, that's great. So I need to hijack the vehicle. Oh, wow. That's just great. You are really so much of help. Oh, wow. I came all the way up here so you can tell me that I need to hijack a car. Wow. Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's running out of breath. The AMD is running out of breath. That's it. That's it. It cannot handle it anymore. Look at this. I found the Borderlands 2 logo. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Borderlands 2 logo. This is Ellie's scrapyard. The new consoles will support most likely going to support like a checkered board 8K or dynamic resolution that's going to scale to 8K, 33 million pixels. It's really going to be an upscale. Really, what you're going to be getting, it's an upscale to 8K. It's really not going to be a true 8K. It's going to be an upscale to 8K, which your television is going to do that anyway. It's just that they're going to use a different techniques to scale the rendering to look more sharper, to reach to 33 million pixels. Okay, but you're not going to have a native 8K, guys. Don't dream about a native 8K. It's not going to happen. You're not going to see it, guys. Okay, it's not going to happen. Maybe, possibly, maybe you will see it in sports like NBA 2K, Madden, FIFA, Pro Evolution Soccer. You will see a native 8K. It's probably those sports games you'll probably see a native 8K. But all the other games, they're like more demanding graphically. You will not see native 8K. Yeah. So and I'm saying it's like you're not going to see the 8K. Never. Uh-oh, here we go. Slowing down. Whenever the characters are loading, this happens on this graphics card. It slows down a bit with the frame rates. There we go. Gotcha. Come on. Ooh, that was a good shot. There we go. There you go. Thousand nits is pretty good for HDR, you know, especially if you are watching it in a very lit up living room, you know. So 1000 nits, it's more than enough. If you have a Samsung KS8000, it's still a great TV, man. The only thing about the Samsung KS8000 is the edge lit. That edge lit brings that that bending light from top to bottom. So that's the one issue. Like, as long as you're not watching the KS8000 in a dark room, under the corner, left and right, you're gonna be good. But if you turn the lights on, you're not gonna see any of that bending light with a KS8000. I think 8K FIFA will happen, probably by like 2023 or something like that. Or 2024. But to be reasonable, probably by 2024 we'll see 8K FIFA. Well, hello there. Come on, come on. Son of a bitch. Let me tell you, Samsung KS8000 was way ahead of its time, considering that was released in 2015, or was it 2016? It was really way ahead of its time with the quantum. It was the first TV that supported quantum dots. It had the best color gamut back then, and the peak brightness on that TV was better than any other TV. So Samsung UHD TV back in 2015, 2016 truly was the first TV that broke the ground with a much high spectrum of colors. And that's why I stuck with KS8000 for the most of my time. What's that? No, it's like any other Borderlands. The difference is the graphics. The graphics are much sharper, especially on the AMD. On the PC, they look much sharper, more detailed. On the console, they look more softer. Here, they look more sharper because we're using the X Fidelity image sharpening that's part of the AMD GPU. Brendan Lee, because the reason they're not doing that, because how many people have 8K televisions? You know, I mean, you have to remember the developers, they have to look at demographics in majority. They have to look at it in ones and zeros. If they're not going to make certain games look certain way just for minority, they need majority to request that. And if majority doesn't have 8K television, which they don't, they're not gonna bother doing that for minority, you know, because how many people have 8K out there? Let's say 60 people. Let's say 100 people have 8K TV. That's nowhere near enough for any company to dive into making something in 8K. Gameplay wise, on the PC, which I'm using here, it runs smoother and faster than the previous games, but that's PC, you know. On the PC, what you guys are seeing, it's a 4K 30. This looks much better in the 4K 60. You know, if you see, I might put a video maybe tomorrow to show you how this looks in 60 FPS or higher. It's just much better experience, especially if you're rocking this on a 120 hertz monitor, or if you're playing this on a 1440p 120 hertz monitor. You get a much better performance here. What's up, Eddie? How you doing, man? What's happening? Alright, so I need to hijack a car here. Where's this car? Where is it? Wait, did I forget to use it? What's up, franchise man? Long time no see. How you been, bro? How's everything? How you been, bro? John Wick's in the house, guys, so be careful. John Wick is here. Put yourself in a red circle, or don't. How big? Well, for 33 million pixels, you need a bigger canvas. So you need a basic, I would say, 77 to 75 inch. I think your entry level 8K television should be at least 75. Like that's what you need to minimum. I'm sorry, minimum entry level 75 inch for 8K, and that's just basic minimum requirements. 75 inch. Now, if you want to go to something entry level reasonable, 80 to 83 inches to 88 inches. So minimum 75, and then to truly appreciate it, 88 to 83 inch. 88 or 83 inch would be the most desirable. I know it's big, I know it's huge, it's 83 inch, but 83 inch, that's where you're truly going to appreciate 33 million pixels. It's kind of the same, honestly. Same thing with the Rage 3, Rage 2, same thing with this game. It's pretty much the same. It's just continuation of the story. More new characters you're going to encounter here. The only difference I see is just the graphics are a bit sharper, and the HDR definitely adds to this game. And on the PC it runs smoother, it runs faster. But it's pretty much, it's nothing groundbreaking, okay? I know what you're asking. If you're expecting something next level, this is not a next generation, next level Borderlands game. Anybody who is going into this game thinking that this is a next generation, next level Borderlands game, you're buying it for the wrong reasons. If you are a hardcore fan of the Borderlands, you're going to appreciate this game. But if you're somebody who's maybe looking a step up from the previous Borderlands, like a next gen, true, redefined, new mechanics, you're not going to find that here. .98-inch, well, yeah, 100-inch, man. That's definitely what you want to have for the 8K. Hold on, I got something better. Turn on the mech. Let's go. Here we go. Get him, get him. Oh my god, it's slowing down big time now. Oh my god. The slowdown here was terrible. Come on, come on. Oh no! Get him. Ah, fuck. Oh yeah, dude, it's just killing it, bro. Well, this is, you gotta remember, man, this is native 4K. You got native 4K, you got image sharpening. When you add native 4K with the image sharpening, that's what you're gonna get. Yeah.
Let's try that again.
Okay, let's finish it. Let's finish this! What the hell? Where they came from? Well, with the Xbox, you're only getting a 30 FPS. Remember, you're only getting 30 FPS. You know, so you're not gonna have that much of a great performance on the Xbox because you're getting a 30 FPS. Wait a minute. How did I get in here last time I was here? Oh, I see. That's how. Yeah, you can hit 70 FPS with a PC easily.
Come get some.
Come on, you bastards. Oh no. Oh!
The wrong side. Get dead.
Got it. Ooh, what is this? Hold on a second. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What do we got here? Oh, this is it. Much better. It's like a Halo. Halo. Here's what I want to say. I want to say a couple of things, guys. What you're seeing here, it's 4K 30. And I'm sacrificing the frame rates for the live stream so you can see the visuals. The whole purpose of this live stream is for you to see how it looks in 4K visually. If I was to drop down to 1440p and then live stream 1080p 60, then you guys would see how fast and fluid this game really runs. I can do a video on that tomorrow. I can show it to you guys how fast and fluid this thing runs when it's running on 1440p. I can do a 60 FPS live stream and I can show you just how fast it is, and I can also show you right above me that I can hit 120 frames per second. Like, it's that crazy. So if you're looking for performance, you're gonna see that here with the PC version. But right now, what you're seeing, it's three things happening: live stream in 4K 30, native 4K resolution, and image sharpening on top of the native 4K, which also it's a bottleneck for the performance. All right, so let's hijack the car. Where's the car? Come to Papa. How do I hijack him? Hold on. Come here. Oh! Oh! Jesus, how do I hijack this shit? Hold on. Here we go. Come on. All right, here we go. Get in there. Woo! Oh yeah. Actually, I can do this test right now. I can actually wait here. Let me show you something. And I'm gonna switch to 1440p, and you're gonna see. Oh, you cannot do it in the game. Damn it. My bad. You cannot do it while you're playing. No, get in a car. Get in a car. Oh yeah, I love this, dude. This is it. This is what it's all about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, come on, come on. I love the image sharpening, but I gotta tell you, the image sharpening requires more horsepower. It's kind of like a real-time ray tracing. It needs more horsepower. It looks great. Oh no! It looks great, but you're gonna need more horsepower for image sharpening. Because, guys, you gotta remember, we're using a native 4K with 8.3 million pixels, and on top of each 8.3 million pixels, we're using image sharpening that sharpens every niche textures, and it's rendering everything, the entire image, on top of the native 4K. So that right there, it's gonna take a huge toll onto your GPU and CPU and memory. It looks like a Rage. Well, it is 2K game, so Gearbox. So it has a little bit of that Rage thing feel to it. Where did he go? Where is this other guy? Hold on. Oh, that's great. Oh, you move a mouse, you control the wheel. Okay. That's strange. How do I get up there? Trying to get up there. Oh shit. Here we go.
All right, now register with a catch prize. You can deconstruct a new one whenever you want, just in case you get a Pandora flat, meaning your car explodes.
There we go. Woohoo! Done. Now I can always get a new car. Yeah, the Mad Max was really a good game, and I think that's the one game that didn't get enough attention and much credit as it should have gotten. Which is kind of surprising that. I mean, it did good. It got 7 out of 10, a good score, but I felt that the game was way too underrated and it should have got more attention. But yeah. From what I understand, it's a 30 FPS, 30 FPS on Xbox and PlayStation. It's going to be 30 FPS. Ooh, got some more upgrades here. Oh, I already got that. See what else they've got. What about the paint job? I want the paint job. I want this to look like... What kind of paint job should we put here? Brandon Lee, yeah. It works better on the PC. Trying to escape, yeah. Listen, man. I love Mad Max. I would love to see another Mad Max game. That's the one thing I would love to see, man. I like more. I want to see a bigger map on Mad Max. I want to see gigantic map. I want to see like a Red Dead Redemption, gigantic maps on the next Mad Max game. You know who better? Who better to make a Mad Max game than Rockstar? Think about this. Who better to make a Mad Max game than a Rockstar with a gigantic map and everything? Rockstar Games, man. To give it to Rockstars. Warner Brothers Interactive needs to contact the Rockstar, make some kind of a deal with the Rockstar, and I'm telling you, that would be it. Sign me up. Forever Spectre. To be fair, that's up to developers. I think Xbox One X has enough power to handle it. But it's like Phil Spencer said, that's up to developers to utilize that power. If Gearbox doesn't want to utilize that power on a console, that's up to the Gearbox. Gearbox, for some reason, they stuck with the PC and they made a deal with the AMD on the PC and the Epic games to have it run the best on the AMD. So that's up to developers. I'm sure they could have done 4K 60 with 1440p checkerboard, upscale to 4K with 60 FPS. They could have used checkerboarding, dynamic resolution to keep it at 60 with a medium settings, a little bit of softer textures, but they could have easily done 4K 60 if they had chosen to do that. But this is up to developers, and I think, we are so quick to judge the Xbox One X Scorpio console, but we're never too quick to judge the developers. Developers have the opportunity to utilize the power of the Xbox One X. Now, if they choose not to do so, that's up to the developers to choose. Yeah, franchise, you're absolutely right, man. John Wick franchise, you're absolutely right. By the way, in case you guys are wondering why I call franchise John Wick, because he is the John Wick of moderators. He earned that title. It's a long story, but he earned that title. It's true. We're not even... What franchise is trying to say, franchise 254, what he's trying to say is we haven't even officially come to a broadcast of 4K. Like, we're still running our NBA games, our NFL games. The season's already here. We still are running, and the NBA season's going to start in October pretty soon. We're still broadcasting in 1080i, not even 1080p. 1080 interlace, which is not even pixel by pixel. It's interlace, even worse. Some programs, they do 720p. Some broadcasts, they broadcast 720p, which is pathetic. Okay, you think by now, it's almost 2020, you think we would have broadcast programming in 4K, at least a news channel in 4K, right? So we haven't even hit 4K in our broadcast, but people are talking about the 8K. Come on. I mean, isn't it sad? Here I am, me, nobody, a nobody, just a nobody, a Joe Schmo. And here I am broadcasting in 4K, 4K 30, natively 4K 30. But we have these big giant corporations, and they're not broadcasting in 4K. Or at least to give you an option to switch to 4K or 1080p. They're not even giving you the option to switch between 1080p or 4K. So, franchise is right. What's the point? Okay, for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Scarlet, if they start utilizing checkerboard 8K, or maybe to see how 4K movies, 4K Ultra Blu-ray movies look upscaled to 8K, to see how they run upscaled to 8K, that would be interesting to see. To see movies like John Wick 3, to see how it looks from a 4K Blu-ray, to see how it looks upscaled to 8K on a 8K television. And Samsung, if you send me an 8K television, you know I'm going to do that. I'm going to see how the upscale looks if you send me one. So go ahead, send me one. Come on, Samsung, make it happen. Samsung. Just kidding. Just kidding. That's a big giant TV, dude. I don't even know where I'm going to put that giant sucker, 83-inch. Thank you, Brandon Lee. Thank you for being here. No, thank you guys for being here. You know, I do this for you, man. If there was nobody here, believe me, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. And I'm sorry about yesterday. Yesterday I couldn't done any live streams yesterday because yesterday I was so busy. I was so busy with that AMD graphics card that there was nothing I could have done. All I could have done is just bitch and moan about it and make videos and show you my progress, you know. But as you can see, it's working. It's the power. The problem is the power issue with the AMD. So at least now you know what to expect when you purchase an AMD card. Hit the LT and R, and a display will show up right above me here for you to regulate your power usage on the graphics card. It's going to show up in a minute. Just got to wait. Brandon Lee. Hopefully 8K. I tell you what, if Samsung sends me an 8K television, I'll do it. But only if Samsung sends it to me. Like a 88-inch or 83-inch. If Samsung sends it to me, I'll do it. Come on, Samsung, you need to contact me. Come on, Samsung, you know it. I don't care if you put it on a ship, if it takes 2 months to arrive here from South Korea or whatever. I don't care. But just send it. Send it here. But don't send it during a hurricane. You know, if there's a big hurricane out there, I don't want the 8K television to be floating up in the sky, landing somewhere in the middle of the ocean. Hold on. Here we go. You see, this is what I was talking about. This wattage right here. This is where you regulate your power usage. It's called a Radeon overlay, and this is where you regulate it. And you got to use this option here to regulate it, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Hold on. The overlay is not working for some reason. I don't know why. I'll go with this color. I don't know. Which color should I go with? This one or this one? Or, ooh, this one? Or this one? Or this one? This one looks pretty good. I like this. It looks like a rover, like a Mars rover. I like this one. I'll go with this one. There we go. So let me see if I can grab this. Hold on. I want to show you this. Hold on. You see, this is what I was talking about. This wattage right here. This is where you could regulate your power usage of your card. See, my temperature right now, it's a 75 Celsius, and that's where I want to be. I want to be at the 75 Celsius. I don't want to go above 75. I don't want to go to the 80, and I sure as hell don't want to have a, George Foreman's barbecue grill AMD card. I want it to be at the 75%. 75 Celsius. I'm sorry, I want it to be at minus 23, minus 23% at a 75 Celsius. And it never goes above 75 Celsius. It stays at the 75. And that's what you want with this graphics card. Believe me, I have tried keeping it balanced. I have tried pushing it up. The best place for this card to be is at minus 23, power limit. So that way the card only stays at 75 Celsius. Otherwise, you're going to have a George Foreman grill, barbecue grill, because the AMD is going to be like a barbecue grill is what you're going to have. So keep it at minus 23. All right. Where's my vehicle? Let me grab my vehicle. I need my vehicle. What is this? Oh yeah, man, I definitely want to play that game. Wait, how do I unlock the car? I wonder about that. Yeah, the Matrix game. The thing is, I have a PlayStation 3 Fat. I have a PlayStation 3 Fat, and my PlayStation 3 Fat can play pretty much all of the PlayStation games. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and of course PlayStation 3. So I don't know. I might get it through Amazon or something. I don't know. In the future. How do I retrieve my car? Go to Holy Broadcaster Center, get the Vault Camp. I want to grab a car. Hold on a second. I need to move myself a little bit. Look at me. I'm flying. I'm flying. I'm flying. Deploy a vehicle. Oh, okay. I got it. Thank you, Morgan. Appreciate it. It's gonna be really good, man. And I think CD Projekt Red should do it. Honestly, CD Projekt Red should do it. Should be really good. All right, I got my vehicle. Good to go. Here we go, fellas. Weehaw. This like Halo, dude. This game is turning into like a Halo.
Get out of the way, idiot!
Oh my god, the frame rate is just going crazy. Open the doors! It was Atari, yes. It was Atari. It was on PlayStation 2 and the Xbox. Yeah, dude, that was great. Speaking of Matrix, they're working on the Matrix 4, I heard. Lawrence Fishburne's coming back. What's her name? That actress. She's coming back as well. That played Trinity. She's coming back. And of course, Keanu Reeves coming back. Wachowski brothers. Chad is going to be there. The guy who directed John Wick. So, can't wait, man. Hold on a second. There's got to be something here. It was Atari, you're right. I need to figure out how to open the door. How to open the door. Hold on. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. I think it was Atari. It was Warner Brothers Interactive. That was a publisher. Developer was Atari, I think. So Warner Brothers was the it was the publisher. Warner Brothers Interactive was the publisher because it owns the rights to the movie, but I think Atari was the one that developed the game. What do we got here? What is this? Well, anyway, at least I got the car. I got this vehicle. I got some upgrade on the weapons, and I need to figure out the way how to get inside here, which I'm gonna do some other time. Can't believe it's been 3 hours. I've been live streaming for 3 hours. Quite honestly, I wasn't even planning I was going to do it this much. But as you can see, the problem has been solved. But you have to remember a couple of things. You're going to need your PC to be very cool. Like, you need to have like a really good cooling inside your PC to keep this card cool. Because the stock card that came in with AMD, it overheats quickly, and that's why the computer shuts down to prevent a possible damage of burning your GPU processors inside the graphics card. So you have to have a regulated percentage of the power that your power adapter is going to be using on this card. So just use the AMD Radeon wattage and move it down to 21% and keep it at 75 Celsius, and you should be good to go. There's nothing to do with DirectX 11, DirectX 12, nothing to do with the drivers. The only reason you have 19.9.2 drivers optional, it's because this game supports fidelity image sharpening. As you can see, I already showed it to you. When you use the photo mode, you will see just how much of detail you can see. But the sacrifice is the frame rate. You know, the frame rate is going to be choppy. They're not going to look that great. That's the one negative that you are getting with the image sharpening. It looks good, but you are losing on the frame rates, and that's the one thing that you will notice about the image sharpening. Now, I think it's better if I was running this game in 1440p with image sharpening at steady 60 plus 70 frames per second or 80 frames per second than to be running it like this, because this is too much stress. Native 4K, image sharpening, you know, and then you add HDR on top of that, so all of that adds even more stress onto your system. But as you can see, it looks really good. Maybe I can get a little bit closer here. Hold on. Let me move over this way. Hold on. Let me get a little bit closer, like over here. I want to show you something really quick. Well, you can change the time and day. I think this is perfect right over here. Hold on. Let me go to photo mode. Let's change the time and day. Hold on. like in the morning, like this, like early in the morning, like that. There we go. And then I'm going to use the photo mode in here. Now you guys can see a little bit better. Hold on. It looks pretty good. I mean, the image sharpening definitely helps. Don't get me wrong. It definitely helps. However, it would be nice to see real-time ray tracing here. I think AMD it's missing out on the real-time ray tracing. If they added real-time ray tracing with the image sharpening, I think they would definitely benefit here. But you have to remember, guys, this is native 4K with image sharpening, and this is why you have a bottleneck on the frame rates. There you go. Just wanted to show you this really quick. And here, maybe I can do a cycle throughout the time and day. Right over here. Yes, I saw that, and I'm definitely gonna play that, bro. I can't wait to play that. And I'm kind of excited about the Terminator 2. It made me excited about the Terminator 2. I think a lot of people are judging Terminator 2 without even seeing the movie. That's the problem and the issue with a lot of generation today. They like to jump onto the bandwagon of knee-jerk reaction, you know. I think people need to see the movie first before they start bashing it and talking about it. But then again, these are the individuals they're exploiting. Remember, they are exploiting the movie for this, for the clicks. They need some ideas. They need ideas for the new video. And what better idea for a video than to exploit and to make some controversy about the movie? Just like people are making controversy about the Joker, and the Joker is the movie about the single white men who are gonna go crazy and shit like that. And just come on. They're saying basically that the Joker is gonna influence a single white old man to go bananas, to go crazy or something, like Joaquin Phoenix gonna influence the rest of us. Come on. What a bunch of bullshit, you know. And you're supposed to read that crap, and you're supposed to take into that. Come on. Yeah, it's just a marketing BS, and it's controversy. It's because controversy drives traffic. Nobody cares about the good news. Nobody cares about, hey, today I had a great day. We don't care if you had a great day. Tell us about your bad day. You know, so people always thrive on the negative shit, negative news, you know. So I'm looking forward to Terminator 2. It was written by James Cameron, and it was produced by James Cameron. So it's going to be good. Okay? I think it's going to be good. But you guys have to remember, James Cameron, it's busy. The guy is super busy. He's working on the Avatars. And the Avatar sequel, it's a very difficult movie to make, because the whole thing is filmed underwater. The equipment, all of that stuff being underwater, it's more difficult for the crew it's more difficult for the actors. The same problem that he had on The Abyss. You guys remember 1988, The Abyss? The entire movie was filmed underwater. And it brought a lot of challenges for Ed Harris and rest of the crew. So, especially for people who are claustrophobic and they don't like the small closed spaces and they don't like the water, or they have a phobia of water. So it makes it more difficult for the movie to be made a little bit faster. And that's how he's filming that movie, Avatar 2, underwater with the most expensive cameras designed by Sony and Philips. And he's also using a Dolby 3D cinema as well, meaning no 3D glasses. You're not going to need any 3D glasses. When the movie comes out eventually, hopefully next year, 2021, you're not going to need any glasses. It's going to be a glasses-free technology. You turn on your TV, you go to the movie theater, and boom, you are in this curvature 3D arena. Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for stopping by on this live stream. As you can see, the game, it's running, no issues, no problems. The problem has been solved, but I did lose the entire day yesterday just to get this game to work. But Borderlands 3, it's not for everyone. It's nothing that's gonna make your jaws drop. It's nothing drastic. It's just like any other Borderlands in the past. If you were a fan of Borderlands in the past, then you're gonna be a fan of this as well. But don't go into Borderlands 3 thinking that it's gonna be something majorly different and just amazing. That's not what this is. Okay, if you want something majorly different, if you want something that's going to be super awesome and majorly different that you haven't seen before, then you got to wait till November 8th, Death Stranding. You got to wait for the Death Stranding. That's going to be something fresh and new that you haven't experienced before. All right, guys, thank you. Cheers. I'll see you soon, man. I'm glad you guys are enjoying my coffee, Mr. Ford Coffee vlogs. I love doing these vlogs. They're kind of cool. Somebody asked me if I'm gonna do a live stream of Mr. Ford Coffee vlog. I don't know. I think it's better if I just do them as a video, because when I do them as a short videos, then I can talk about what I want to talk about, and I can share something what I want to share with you. So I think it's better if I do it like that. Right now it's at it's doing good. It's at 75 Celsius. You know, it's doing good, Rodrigo. But you're gonna have to watch this live stream from the beginning to understand. You came in too late, brother. Sorry. Watch this live stream from the beginning. Everything will be explained. I talked about the AMD and Radeon. I don't want to repeat myself again here, but you came in too late, man. If you watch the video from the beginning, everything will be explained. Thank you, guys. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, and I'll see you soon. Cheers. Have a nice Saturday. Take care.